A 100-year-old man, hoping for a peaceful retirement, chose to live in seclusion, only to become the victim of a violent intrusion by an unexpected guest. He was eventually beaten to death by a 17-year-old boy. The incident began when the elderly man, Dio, often took rides to a self-service store to buy bread because of his dental problems. One day, as he was getting ready to leave, he found himself stuck in rush hour traffic, with cars everywhere and hardly any movement. Dio waited patiently, but then, out of nowhere, a car slammed into him from behind. Luckily, he was able to jump out of his car just in time and avoid injury. Thinking he had been lucky, Dio planned to catch another ride to the store, but to his surprise, the young driver who caused the accident refused to take responsibility and demanded compensation. Dio was shocked by the audacity of the demand and rejected it. Confident in his knowledge of the law from his younger years, he thought he could handle the situation. However, the teenager suddenly punched him, sending Dio flying. That's when Dio realized the young man was Chang Taro, a local troublemaker known for getting free meals by causing chaos. Even after Dio kneeled and begged for mercy, Chang Taro showed no pity. He continued to beat him with fists and kicks, eventually knocking Dio to the ground. In a final act of cruelty, Chang Taro even grabbed gasoline, intending to set Dio on fire. Fortunately, a nearby police officer arrived just in time, but Chang Taro didn't stop. He attacked the police car, sending it flying. The officers, unable to do anything, were forced to take Dio away for his safety. Back at home, Dio thought the violence was over, but Chang Taro had other plans. With a gang of followers and a dog, he showed up at his door. The butler, Darby, mistook them for community workers and stepped forward to introduce himself.
私はこの館の執事でダービーと申します。
Only to be knocked out by Chang Taro. The bodyguard, Kenny G, fared even worse. Before he could react, the dog bit him, and he fell to the ground. Though another bodyguard tried to fight back, pushing the dog and some of the gang members away, he was eventually impaled through the skull by a knife Chang Taro had brought with him. The bodyguard was executed in a brutal fashion. Chang Taro then warned the remaining bodyguards, threatening to take them out soon. Fearing for his life, Dio ran into the streets, hoping to find help, but he underestimated how far Chang Taro would go. Distracted for just a moment, the French knight struck again, stabbing Dio in the head with a sword, causing blood to spray everywhere. In a final attempt, Dio offered all his savings, hoping to appeal to Chang Taro's conscience, but it was in vain. Chang Taro showed no mercy and continued to attack the elderly man. Eventually, Dio collapsed in a pool of blood, bewildered and disheartened by how ruthless the world could be. If given a second chance, he wished he could be the villain, if only to have the power to take revenge.